Hello, everyone. It's your Mystic Messenger, Dr. Christina, with an important message for you today. It's another amazing day here at Mount Shasta. Today's message is to remind you that you are wise and that you could learn how to trust your inner wisdom. Being your own authority is so important if you're interested in evolving your consciousness and transcending the matrix, because the matrix is held together by dysfunctional control dramas, and the prevalent ideology is to disempower you. But I'm here to remind you to trust your inner power and your inner knowing. Most of us tend to seek answers outside of ourselves because we've been programmed by the 3D world that that's where to find it. It is unlikely that anyone has ever taught you how wise you truly are and how to tap into that inner wisdom. It is also highly unlikely that anyone has ever shown you a different way of living by looking inward for the answers. Although it is wise to seek guidance, ultimately you need to do what's best for you, and only you know what that is. I think one of the reasons we search for wisdom outside of ourselves is because of the program we have received, as well as we are afraid to take responsibility and possibly make mistakes. Because of our fears, we tend to manage our lives based on what others think is best. However, we have this inner wisdom and a unique path, and no one can really show us how to live our lives. There's a Buddhist proverb that states, "Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense." It is always valuable to check in with your inner wisdom and always trust yourself. One of the ways to access this inner wisdom is through our intuition, which is one of our most valuable assets. It's the voice of our subconscious mind, also known as our higher self, which is connected to the collective unconscious. Therefore, we all have access to universal information. However, most of us do not even know that it exists. That is why it's so important to learn how to access it. One way is to learn how to sit still and access our intuition. You can learn how to ask the questions and look for what intuitively feels right, which can be learned through techniques such as meditation. There's a powerful technique that I teach my clients, which is not only helpful in making decisions, but extremely helpful in accessing subconscious material. It's so simple yet so profoundly effective. All you need to do is get into a relaxed state. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Then ask the question and wait to see how your body responds. For example, if you're wondering if a situation is right for you, with your eyes closed, say either out loud or to yourself, "This situation is right for me." Then wait to how you feel. Usually the response is immediately. Sometimes you can't even say it out loud because there's so much resistance. If the situation is right for you, then you could say it and there'll be no resistance. It will feel right. Again, you have all the answers. You just need to sit still, uncover them, and trust. Something that I have learned through the years is to also be patient when making a decision. We often make a choice when we don't have a clear yes. However, I believe that if it's not a clear yes, it's a no. It is wise to be patient and wait for the option that resonates with a clear yes. Part of embracing our inner wisdom is to uncover our authentic self. According to existential psychology, the existential aim in life is the individual search for meaning and purpose through the discovery of one's authentic self. This purpose is part of our spiritual path, and often we are conflicted between our soul's path and what others want us to be, or what society wants us to be. Being authentic is living as who we truly are, not by the roles that have been designed for us or that others have created for us. We are all born authentic, but spend a significant amount of time wearing masks. We learn to wear these masks because we want to please those around us and feel safe. When we go out in the world, instead of being ourselves, we desire approval, acceptance, and love from others, and we feel like we need to make masks to get it. We then play a role because we are afraid or ashamed to be our true selves. These roles are taken from the images that we are programmed based on how we should be and are dictated by others, such as our parents, friends, the media, peers, etc. Being authentic is taking off the mask that you're wearing and being the person who you truly are. On some level, we all know why we're here and what we're supposed to learn and experience. But out of fear, we sometimes resistance. We try to be what others want us to be. Sometimes we're afraid to disappoint others or make others feel bad or uncomfortable. However, sometimes our emotional distress, such as unhappiness and anxiety, is a signal that we're not on our authentic path. It's our higher self or subconscious self giving us the signal that we might not be headed in the right direction. So if you're interested in learning more about evolving your consciousness and transforming the matrix, please make sure to like and follow me and check out my videos and my book, Evolving Consciousness, for more information. Sending you lots of love and light from the heart of Mount Shasta.